Well, hello, sunshine. In case you're not familiar with me, I am Laura Ashley Abraham, and I am one of the Michigan Medium Angels, so welcome. And if this is the first time you are checking this out, this is our weekly energy forecast. So what Connie and I do, we're both Michigan Medium Angels, there's two of us, and we're taking a week on and a week off type of a thing. So she's doing some of the cards for that week. I'm doing some cards on the other week, and then we're also recording videos for you guys on our week. So this week is this is going to be for June 28th through July 4th. So happy 4th of July for everybody, and also anybody who's in the service too. We thank you for your service and are grateful. So I'm going to pull some cards in a little bit and just kind of give you an overview of what the week looks like energetically. So just hold on real quick. And before I get there, the other thing too is that we're working on keeping these videos a little bit shorter too. So we don't want to keep them too long, but I wanted to cover a couple of things that are coming up. Last week also I had, or 2 weeks, it was about, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I recorded a video on a question. I had asked everybody, if you had a spiritual question, what was it? And then I was going to pick somebody and answer. And I did, and I created a video, but I don't know if everybody saw it. I don't know if it went out properly through email. So I'm going to repost it on our Facebook page. If you're not familiar with that, it is Michigan Medium Angels, and you can go to the Facebook page and watch our video there. This is also going to go out through email. So, but this week, I'm going to pick another question and answer someone's question. Like I did last time, the question was, what was the best, or what is the best practice to listen to your intuition and not let others' opinions influence you? So I answered that, like I said a couple weeks ago. I'm going to repost that video on our feed on our Facebook page because I'm not sure if everybody saw it. And then this one will hopefully be posted, or I'll get it to come through the feed. Sometimes Facebook can be a little tricky. So that was one thing. And this week's question I'm going to answer is about life purpose. So if you're questioning your life purpose, what does that mean? And how do you figure out what your purpose is? Stay tuned for the video on that, because I'm going to post that later this week, probably at the end of the week at some point. So keep an eye out for that. And that will go out through email also. If you want to, you can go to my website and sign up for my emails. It is www.lauraashley-abraham.com. And also check out the meditations that are on there, because I have free meditations too. I'm also going to be, well, because we wrapped up our 8-week Transform Your Life program about a couple weeks ago, and I'm missing everybody. So we were doing Facebook Lives a couple times a week. We were posting so much information and material, and just really, really, we were really involved in the program, and I really, really am missing everybody. So I am trying to put together something. I'm not going to say what it is right now, but I am putting something together where we can come together as a group again. And I haven't quite figured all that out, but I will. Just stay tuned for that too, because I am working on something for that. I just am missing everybody, and I feel like we need some type of a support group. So I want to work on getting that out there and getting that to you guys as soon as I can. So watch for that. All right, now for the weekly energy cards that I'm going to pull for everybody. Oh yeah, before I do that too, I want to read something from an email, because this is from Carrie Samuels, and she does a lot of astrology. Right now we have a supermoon. I am not an astrologist. I am a medium and an intuitive and a whole bunch of other things, but an astrologist I am not. I can tune into the energy and tell you what I'm getting for this time frame. But I wanted to read something from an email she just put out. It's just a couple things real quick about the energy right now. Up to this point, okay, basically you are heading into uncharted waters, uncharted territory. Your inner transformation has led you to expand your horizons, and most likely because you felt constricted by your circumstances. Your structures are being rebuilt, to prepare you for more freedom. Yet the building of those structures requires great discipline. Saturn, and right now we're Capricorn, the sign of spectacular supermoon, is ruled by Saturn. Saturn teaches you to build your dreams step by step. And all you need to do is put one foot in front of the other. So I just felt like that was an important part I wanted to share with you. Really, there's a lot going on energetically. There's so much change right now that it may feel really unsettling for a lot of you. And honestly, it's just been incredible. It's been incredible for everybody how much change there's been. Take time right now to really pause, even though we're in a very active time. So there's a lot going on. And, you know, we have the week of 4th of July right now too. So, you know, you're going to be getting together with family members, going places and doing things this week, kind of probably most of you taking some time off. You may be getting triggered, and, you know, there may be some situations that you're really looking at and trying to figure out, okay, where do I go from here? And be aware of your responses and your reactions this week is what I'm hearing, but also recognize that the things that are happening are helping you. It's the energies are pushing us to look at what's been working, what isn't working, and really what do we want going forward. So really tune into yourself and where you're at. And also I'm hearing not to be too hard on yourself, because, you know, we're always trying to change or do this and you know, kind of make these spiritual shifts and leaps, and you really are making shifts, and you're really changing, even if you're not fully aware that you are. So take the time right now just to pause, almost is what I'm hearing, kind of to reflect and not take things so seriously. The energy is pushing us to change. It's pushing us to look at what do we really want going forward, and then take small steps in that direction. Pick one thing. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Because they're bringing forward for you. I forgot about this, or earlier when I was getting ready, they brought this forward for me and I forgot, and they're bringing it back. This would be my guides that I'm talking to, that are your guides as well, because I do a prayer and I bring everybody in before I do a reading or a session or any energy work, and including this too. So it's about what is for everybody's highest and greatest good to know right now. And really what they're talking about is to take the time just to go within a little bit and to reevaluate, but not to take things so seriously. So this is going to be, okay. The changes that are coming forward, they're saying too, are very important for your soul growth, and to not underestimate those changes. Don't underestimate yourself or the value, your value and your worth right now. They're not forcing, I guess that's not the right word. Your guides and angels are trying to help you to assess what direction, what area do you need to go into, and pick one thing. Stick with one thing and really focus in on that, hone in on what is going to be the most important thing that you would like to shift and change, and then start to take small steps towards that. But right now, I'm really feeling hold off a little bit and breathe. Take some time to breathe. Like when I say that, relax. Don't take things so seriously right now. Don't try to force things, just allow. There needs to be more of allowing, and that's a good word actually. When we have a full moon, super moon, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to come up to the surface, because energetically your guides are trying to get you to see things that have been hidden. So it's about revealing and bringing things to the surface. Things that have been hidden now need to be seen, and you need to look at those things and not gloss over them. So take one thing And what would be the most important thing if you wanted something to shift and change? What area would it be? And take a step towards that. And even write down some of those, write down that goal and write down what you could do to begin that process. And then take one of those things on your list and start with that. So, all right, as I'm doing this, I'm shuffling. I know this is just how I shuffle. This is what I do. Everybody does this different, and this is just me. And my guides will tell me when it's time to stop. So I'm going to pull a couple cards from, this is from the Angel Tarot deck. I really like this one. Okay. So we'll see. So the Page of Air is the first card that comes up. This is like a, well, Page of Air is about thoughts and thinking, and where are your thoughts taking you? It's about challenging information. It can be at times, but it's in the past position. It's also delays to plans and truth being delivered without tact. So I don't know about you, but that would be somebody or yourself triggering, or you saying something to somebody, or that maybe hurt somebody's feelings. There's a lot of that type of energy coming up right now. Try again not to take things personally. And again, this is in the past position, so delays, things not going the way you wanted them to go. That energy is still in this, in your center line. It's still in what's going on right now today, but it's going to shift. So it's kind of like, even if you feel like there's delays or things really aren't working or haven't worked, that is energy is shifting and it's going into the past if you haven't already worked through that. I had a situation recently that happened too, where I had to just take a deep breath. I'm wondering, can I share this? Yeah, you know what? I will. Okay, I don't always share like my family stuff. I try to be very careful about that. I love my family. So it was so sweet because my mom and my sister had come over to help me with planting my garden and doing some things around the house. And it was great. And my mom was going to cut the bush in the backyard or whatever. I have a blackberry bush back there. And I wanted to do it because there was a weed that was really tall that was around the blackberry bush. And I've been trying to grow this thing for the last couple of years. Okay. A couple of years ago, my mom had yanked out part of the blackberry bush that was not a weed. And I've been trying to grow it since then. So what does she do? She doesn't wait for me. She goes and she cuts it, and she cut the wrong thing. So my blackberries, like half of the thing's gone. So normally I would have laughed about it, but it actually really upset me because I was like, I stayed calm and I was very good about it. It was very nice, but I had to kind of work through it later. And I realized why it bothered me so much, because sometimes I feel like she doesn't always listen to me. So that was what upset me. There was another underlier to it. But the reason I'm bringing it up, or your guides, my guides and angels want me to share the story, is because that's the type of thing that they're talking about. Those things that were irritating, or the things that bothered you. And it's really about getting you to look at them and figure out what the root is, or what the underlier is, and to be able to move forward. So you're not carrying that energy into the rest of the week, basically. Your center line is the King of Earth, which is a great card. It's the Midas touch. So there are opportunities that are coming forward for you right now, and it's about successful. It's a successful time. It could be connected to professionally. This could be connected to people trying to help you in some way, but this is really a great card. It's an Earth card too, the King of Earth. So, the King of Earth card is about grounding, and it's about that masculine energy. It's about it's like it can be the family man too. It can be that type of energy. It's like being around family, but it's also the Earth card, which is grounding, and it's financial. All right, so I'm just kind of giving you an overall. Oh, interesting. So we have the King of Water, which is right next to this. So This is um, emotional. The King of Water is connected to an emotional card. It's also connected to love. So there may be a new love that's coming forward for you. But it says, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice and charity work also. So this is an emotional card, but it's a positive card. And it really is about not letting your emotions kind of take the best of you, get the best of you is what I'm hearing. But also because we have two very strong king cards here, this is male and masculine energy. So it may also be requiring you to kind of step into that masculine role and to be working through some of the energy with a male in your life. But this to me feels very much like a love also. It's a love energy, and it can be connected to, again, both of these cards are like the father figure type of situations. So you may be connected, there may be issues or something going on too that's connected with dad, connected with father energy that you may need to work through. But these are very positive cards, both of them together, showing me that, again, there's a lot of male energy here, and that it's going to have a positive outcome. By the end of the week, kind of going into next week, it feels like there's going to be more of a positive outcome to this. And so not being so hard and not closing off your heart, but protecting yourself and being careful if you need to, owning your truth, owning your own energy, and but also at the same time, I'm feeling to kind of be a little bit more open your heart is what they're saying. Open your heart and maintain your boundaries, maintain those healthy boundaries, but don't let somebody, say something to you that is, okay, thank you. They're bringing forward you standing up for yourself. So there may be a situation where you need to stand up for yourself connected to a male. That resonates with me. Okay, thank you. That's it. That's part of the message too for some of you. The overall card too is the 10 of Earth. So overall, this means for the week, this is a great card too. This is about family, financial security, finding the magic in the little things in life, and really having a good time. So there's a lot of family. Obviously, we have the 4th of July going on. So there's like family stuff too here. But this is positive. Like this energy to me feels really good. So even if the beginning of the week kind of starts out a little bit like irritating, or you're just kind of still trying to work through some of that stuff, I feel like by the end of the week and into next week, it's going to even out and you're going to feel a little bit more balanced. You're going to feel a little bit more settled. So I hope that was helpful for you, and so excited to be, connecting with you again today. I love doing these. These are fun. Let us know what you think. And if you wouldn't mind leaving some comments, let us know where you're at. Also, Connie and I, we both do private and personal readings if you're interested in that. And we do coaching. I know I offer discounts for coaching, and I am taking on some coaching clients right now. I'm not sure how much longer, but anyways, I will continue to let you know that. So just, reach out to me. You can go to my website, and I think I already said that. Yes, I did. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a good week, and tune in for the question that I'm going to be answering this week about life purpose. And let me know too, if you have not a life purpose question, but if you have a question that's connected to spirituality that you think would help other people, there's a question that you just would like an answer to, post that in the comments on the day that the video is released, which should be on Monday. Yes, it will be on our Facebook page, and which is the Michigan Medium Angels Facebook page. Post under this video in the comments if there is a question that you would like me to answer, because I am going to try to answer your questions and go through these and do this going forward for a while now. So I want to try to get to as many of your questions as I can. So you have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much. Sending you lots of love today. Love and light. Mwah. Hugs and kisses. And have a great weekend. Have a great 4th of July.